Welcome to Fitz's Guinea Vision. So I want to show you all something. And so right down here, you're going to see a smaller cage. It is #not sponsored, made by The Living World. And I got this off of somebody who was selling it for 20 bucks. And I got it for 10. They used to have a bunny housed in there. When they realized that it was too small for the bunny, they upgraded, which is why they were selling it. Phoenix, please do. Thank you. Now, the reason I am showing you this is so that you can understand why even this would be too small for guinea pigs. Okay? So, when companies are measuring it and giving you measurements on the box, they measure the bars. So from one end of this bar to the next end is 37 inches, which comes to 3.1 feet. Okay? Now, when you go to their plastic base and measure, it has now dropped down to 33 inches. If you notice the plastic base here, it's square up top here, but then it dips and it's on an angle and keeps going lower in. Now, when most companies make these kind of cages, they're thinking, in design-wise, they're thinking what's easier for cleaning. Possibly, maybe they're thinking what's cheaper for shipping. I really don't know. So that's my disclaimer. I don't know. I'm not trying to make up an excuse or a reason. I'm going with my opinion. So, the floor space that they have right there in length is 33 inches. Now, if I measure the width, the bars from one end to another comes to 22 inches. We go down to the plastic part where they would be living, and it is now dropped to 18.5 inches. The height necessarily does not fully matter, but in case anyone is curious, from the top of the base to where the lid would be comes to about 12 inches. The height of just the plastic base at the bottom would come to about 6 inches, maybe just a tad over, just to give you an idea. So where's my phone? We're going to do a quick calculation here for square footage. So we said 33 inches wide times, we'll say 18.5, or width is 18.5, length is 33, so that gives us 610.5 divided by the 144 to give us square feet, gives us 4.2 square feet. The minimum square footage that 1 to 2 guinea pigs should live in is 7.5 to 8. The more space, the better, as they say. So here, I am going to give you a slight example, okay? We're going to open this lid up for easier access. So some people might use a litter tray. So let's say this box is a litter tray. We're going to put that in there, okay? Food accessible. We're going to borrow borrow that for a minute, Lucy. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's a litter tray. That's where the hay would be. Let's say we're going to put the food right here. Let's give these invisible. Okay, so let's say we want to give them a hidey hut or a tunnel. So that would go right there. And then there's 2 piggies in here, so we're going to put 2 hidey huts, okay? So now we've got that. We're going to pretend that there's a water bottle. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. That's what we have to work with. So now remember, this empty box at the corner down here would be the litter, or where the hay is contained. Those are 2 different little hidey huts. Now, tell me where the guinea pigs have any room to do popcorn or zoomies in a cage this size. There is none. That's my point. So again, I'm not saying that these kind of cages are beyond useless. They can come in good hand and good use. If you need to quarantine a piggy because they are sick, it's great. If you're going away for like 2 or 3 nights and you want to take your pigs with you, if you have 2, maybe 3 at the most, that would be good. But other than that, permanent housing wise, no go. Not recommended. I'm sorry, I took your food. I didn't mean to steal it. Swear I wasn't stealing it. But yeah, so I'm going to clean that out later. That's fine. I used to have a cage like this 6 years ago, and that's what I used to keep my bunny in at that point. I think they make one that's just a little bit bigger as well. I think this one is designed for guinea pigs, but square footage wise, not recommended. I mean, you can possibly house 1 guinea pig in there. However, the problem with housing 1 guinea pig is they're social creatures. So they do better in pairs or more. Females. Males do best in just pairs, 2 of them. So that is my, I guess you could say, living world cage review. But again, the purpose of me buying this cage was just to have as a backup, you know, in case I need to take them to the vet, or, you know, if I need to quarantine one because they're ill. It's good to have that around, and for $10 you can't go wrong. Initially the girl was asking $20 for it, which is still not bad because these cages do market up to I think $140 or more Canadian. And when I was talking to the girl selling it, like I was telling her I have guinea pigs and that would be perfect to have to repurpose for another reason kind of thing. She was willing to let me have it for $10 because she didn't know that that would be too small for guinea pigs. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm a know-it-all person. I hope nobody thinks that way because it's definitely not my intention. I have been doing a lot of research on, hang on, this is bugging me. But I have been doing research on guinea pigs for probably about on and off for 6 years. And I started doing some research on guinea pigs 6 years ago, and then the guinea pigs I had back then, we had to rehome for personal reasons that I'm not going to get into right now. But fast forward, I have guinea pigs now, and when I first got Lucy and Savannah is when I first started doing my my research, and I've been binge watching Saskia, Scotty's Animals. I was watching Alyssa and Pets. I was watching The Pig Room by Austin. I was also watching Autumn Grace, or Opposite Piggies. I'm not sure which one she goes by, probably both. I think one is her Instagram name, one's for YouTube. Nonetheless, point is, I've been watching a lot of videos with a lot of people that own, like, a fair amount of guinea pigs that their knowledge would make sense. And I do outside research outside of YouTube, because you can't always believe everything you hear or see on the internet. So anything I tell you in the videos is based on either personal experience or tons and tons of research. So when you see a cage this size, and then you think about, you can see what my trio is in right now, which is, those are 14-inch grids, and there's 5 across, 2 wide. So that gives them 13.6, I think it's 13.6 square feet. Where did I put my phone? And I double confirm that because my math is not always the greatest. And I gotta kind of speed this up a little because I do have to go somewhere. Okay, so 14 inches times 5 across. So that gives me 70 times 28 wide. That's my 60 divided by 144. So yeah, 13.6 square feet. And this was 4.2. So you can visibly see the difference in size, and how the more space you're able to give the guinea pigs, the more happy they will be, the more their personalities will be showing. And again, I can talk to you till I'm blue in the face to try and explain what my point is, but really, the best way for any of you to understand what I'm trying to say is for you to experience it on your own. So if you do have one of those smaller store-bought cages that you're using for 2 or 3 or more piggies, again, CNC grids, you can get them on Amazon, hashtag not sponsored. You can find them at your local Walmart even, and I'm sure there's some other stores that sell it. There's Cavi cages, there's the guinea pig store, hashtag not sponsored by any of them. But there's plenty of options where you can get the grids. It doesn't take long to put them together, as long as you know what you're doing and how you want your layout and design to look. You can get the Coroplast for as cheap as like $40 or $50 at your local hardware store. So for the price that you would pay for a store-bought cage, you can get a big enough cage to give them the maximized space that they prefer. That is my recommendation, that is my suggestion, and my thoughts and my opinion. And hello, Phoenix, you are full of static and it's hurting. So I am planning to have a Q&A video live probably next, or at the end of the week, so like Thursday or Friday maybe. So keep an eye out for that. And I thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. And if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. And you know the drill. Thumbs up, subscribe, and click on the notification bell if you want to see future content. And I would love to hear video ideas, like what kind of videos you guys like to see. So please comment below and let me know. Alright, take care everyone.